Welcome, brothers and sisters. So, black men are not ready. First of all, I hope everybody is doing well and ready for the winter. I was ready for the winter last winter. But you never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. But see, black men are not ready to have women in their spaces, and right now is the opportune time for women to come in. Women only come in when they see you dudes building something, and then they want to be a part of it, because ultimately they want to shape and mold how this thing turns out. Ultimately, everything must lead back in between her legs. You got Negroes out here, they're doing the most. They're doing a lot of things. They're changing their perspective and their commentary to incorporate women into the fray, because see, a lot of these female channels, a lot of these females, they get a lot of attention from men. And most of these Negroes who are talking this red pill bullshit, red pill only means the truth, but it's not bullshit. But to them, for them, it's bullshit. See, they're just talking this shit, but they're actually simps. As LAR put it, if these Negroes come to black men's channels, they talk a lot of shit, they get their pom-poms out and get the cheerleading. But when a black woman is saying these same exact talking points, those niggas will pull out their wallets and they donating hundreds of dollars to these women's channels. But if a black man, that same black man who taught him all this stuff, ask him for $1, that Negro's wallet will become tighter than a motherfucking Ziploc, man. That's what these dudes do in this space. Most of these men have not taken the red pill. And like I said, this is the perfect opportunity for black women to come into your spaces. You need to ask yourself if these, all these women are now talking this red pill and, holding black women accountable type stuff. But you got to ask to speak to their husband. Why? Because, see, while they're sitting around getting super chats and talking all this red pill and black women accountability stuff, they're still out here messing with simps. They're still out here with a simp. Do you think for 1 second that these women who are saying this red pill shit to you and I are telling it to their husbands? Telling their husbands that you're supposed to be the leader of the household, that the buck stops with you, that you make the final decision, that my weight is supposed to be in order, that I am supposed to carry myself in a certain way. I am supposed to prove to black men that I haven't betrayed them, or I'm not going to betray them. If shit hits the fan, if I just get a little attitude, I just get a little attitude. Oh, I can't be with you no more. Oh, I just got a little attitude. I don't like how you said that. You being controlling. See, all of this stuff that they're saying on the internet, it sounds real good. It sounds real practical. But we want to know where your husband is. Where's your husband? Where's your baby daddy? I know most of y'all ain't got no husband. All of a sudden, every black woman on the planet got a husband. It's just weird. They highly outnumber us, but all of them got husbands. This is weird. I want to speak to your husband. I want to know if he's in charge. I mean, I was on a panel. I wasn't on the panel, but I was in the, I was in the chat of a live stream. And there was a woman on there. I don't know. I wasn't really even talking to her, but, I asked the question to the brothers, and she since she was on the panel, she took it as if she took it personally, like I was talking to her. But, she was supposed to be on the panel talking, and instead she was down in the comment section worried about what brothers were saying. See, that's a telling. That's very telling right there. If you're on the panel, you're this submissive woman, you're on the panel, why are you worried about what's being said in the comments? That's very well. That's very telling about women. And you gotta understand that when you come into a male-only space such as this one, your spirit will be tested. You're gonna be tested. I don't care what a woman says. I don't care how much a woman says, they for black men and all of this other shit. I need to talk to your husband, man. Can I talk to your husband? How hard is that? Produce the husband. Because I want to know if you're really this kind of woman, or if you're just on the internet saying red pill, red pill, red pill, hold black women accountable, blah, blah, blah. But your man is a simp. Most of these women are still with simps. While they're talking about, yeah, black women, we got to be accountable. And my man, he run the household. And he's in charge, and he's doing his thing. And when I was on that panel, that woman, when I addressed that woman, after she addressed us in the comment section, I asked her, is your husband red pill? And she went on to explain that her husband doesn't know anything about these conversations. See, this is what I mean. She told on herself, my husband doesn't know anything about these conversations. Do you think for 1 second, one single solitary second, that these women are actually with men of the red pill? Men who understand these arguments, men who understand these conversations, men who practice polygyny. Do you think for 1 sec, and if she does know these conversations, she knows the problems that black men are having, do you think for 1 second that she's going to her husband and telling him, look, honey, you the man, you the head of the household, I love you, blah, 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 Is she putting him up on these conversations? The answer is hell no. We cannot afford. It's not time for us to bring women into these conversations, because black men have a lot of work to do, man. We have to start working together as brothers before we can start bringing women in. This is why black male spaces are so easy to infiltrate, because anybody could come in and say red pill 5 times, turn around, do some weird hand gestures, and they're in. They're in. No rules, no laws, no standards that govern our community and behavior. This is why it's so easy to infiltrate. And black men don't learn from their mistakes. They just repeat them. They don't learn. They just repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again, and wonder why they get the same result. You know, black men have a lot more work to do before they should be inviting women into their spaces, or having, or you know, or trying to prove to us that this woman is down and that woman is down, and, you know, look at this woman, she says some red pill shit. We don't believe you. We're just not ready for that yet. See, the problem with women is that women see life through a different lens than men see it. So if they try to skew the argument, they're skewing it based on a female perspective. When women see life, I mean, black women in particular, see life through the lens of all the social programs that she has to prop her up. But you, as a man, you cannot take on that advice because you don't have those social programs to hold you in place. The only reason that these women are on these channels now is because they're going to try to steal the argument back in between her legs. That is what she's here for. She cannot have these conversations with men. Y'all better be careful, man. Y'all better be careful when y'all let these women on your panels and things of this nature. Just listen. Just listen to what they say. If you ask them the right questions, they will literally curse you out. You can always bring out the demon in these women. It's easy. You can always bring out the demon. Like I said, the woman was more concerned about what was going on in the comment section because she wanted to see if the men, you know, that were listening were actually buying her bullshit. She wanted to see that. Now, I'm not going to go as far as to say that she was on bullshit because I don't know her, you know, per se, but and I don't know her husband. Which I asked her, is her husband red pill? When she stated that her husband knows nothing about these conversations. Why doesn't he? If you're on panels with men discussing these issues, why doesn't your husband know about it? So that's something. So you know for a fact, you're a woman, and you know the order of things. You know everything. How you know what black men truly want. But you'll settle for a man who requires almost nothing for you. He simps for you. He will throw his life away over you. You will be with that kind of man. I guarantee you that all of these women who are stating that, you know, all that they using all of these red pill talking points, I guarantee you that all of them are with simp ass dudes. Not all of them. I mean, there are some. There are some who are accountable. But I'm trying to tell you that black men are not ready. See, women want to come into the space to kind of skew the argument. I'm not talking about sisters. I'm talking about I'm talking about the average black woman, you know? I'm talking about the average black female failure. She wants to come into this space because ultimately she's going to steer the conversation right back in between her legs. And all of these dudes are going to fall for it just like they already have. They will pull out their damn wallets. You know, I mean, a lot of these black men, they're just like these women. They're just the opposite end of the spectrum of these failures. They talk this red pill shit. But if these women show up on the scene, they all on their channels. They all supporting their channels. They all sharing their video. They don't share none of your videos or my videos, but they gonna share their videos. you know. Now I know it's kind of hard to share my videos, but because it's hard. I mean, it's hard to kind of share these kinds of videos with simps, you know. It's hard to share these videos with simps because a simp is just like a woman. And we know that if you share these kind of content with simps, they're likely to attack you for sharing it with them. Oh, you man, the black woman this, the black woman that. She's a queen, she's a goddess. I can't believe you speak you listen to that stuff. To them black men talk about black women. Your mama black. You hate women. You gay. You know, you gotta kind of work men into these kinds of arguments. You come over here, this is like the belly of the beast. You know, you gotta start with Kevin Samuels and work your way down. You know, but most men are not concerned with understanding, with actually. I mean, taking the red pill is one thing. Doing something with it is another. Black men are just not ready to have women coming into their spaces. You know, like I said, it's the perfect time for them to do it because black men haven't really done anything yet. But once black men start doing things, I mean, that's gonna be a problem. They gotta come in now. They gotta come in and claim that they were down with a Negro. This is not a negotiation. This is not a negotiation. I mean, I guess for some men it is a negotiation. What I want to let you know is that all of these women that are coming over here right now, they're not gonna tell their man anything about this red pill shit. If their man is a simp, she's gonna let him be a simp. She's gonna watch this dude doing all of this shit while knowing all of this red pill stuff. She's gonna watch him. She's gonna play him. Do you think for 1 second that she's gonna wake up her man and tell him he is the king, he is in charge? Here go the finances. These are your finances. This is your house. These are your children. I submit all of this to you. Everything plus zero. No caveats. No if, ands, or buts. How many women are going to do that, brothers? How many of them are going to do that for you? How many of these red pill women that are over here? I guess the question for 2023 is going to be like, well, that's the question for 2021. Where's your husband? Where is the husband? Nobody cares. Where is the husband? We already know all the shit you know. You're not telling us anything new. So, where's the husband? If you're saying that you were this amazing woman and you never was on that shit that all these other women were on, that was them women over there, and I was always a good, wholesome woman, and you were trying to assassinate my character because I've always been a great woman and I've always been submissive and I've always done this and that, and you just don't understand. Where's your husband? Let me talk to the dude. Let us talk to him. If a woman cannot produce her husband, she is full of shit. And black men, I don't know. See, a lot of men, they have a motive. They have a motive behind why they're doing this and that. Their motives are not altruistic, man. They want to see black men with black women so bad that they're going to be throwing up this woman. They're going to be throwing up that woman. They're going to be like, hey, this one, look what this one said. Look at this TikTok. Look at that TikTok. All of a sudden, women who never wanted men, never needed no man, all of a sudden they need a man. And that's going to lead you right back in between her legs, where you are going to get her pregnant, and she is going to use the same excuses that she's always used. He cheated on me, or it just didn't work out. See, when, after she has the baby, it's he cheated on me. But if you marry her, it's going to be, it just didn't work out. We didn't see eye to eye. That's life. That's relationships. We were going in two different directions. And you do, like I said, you dudes are out there. Now black men are all of a sudden focused on getting their money and getting their paper up and doing their thing. But ultimately, for most of them, it's going to lead right back in between a black woman's legs. And she is going to use that very system. The same women that are talking this red pill nonsense, they're going to use the same exact system that they've been using to destroy you. The more money that you get, the more lucrative it becomes for her to destroy you. It becomes way more lucrative. It's like, damn, he just got a raise. When I first met him, he was making $60,000. Now he making $100,000. Oh my God! If I put him on child support now, my child support gonna be like my check gonna be fat. Plus, I already got my own job. I got my education. I got my career. I stacked up on my money because he been taking care of everything around here. Oh my God, it's so lucrative. Do I want to stay in a relationship with him? This man who has all the power, all the control, all the say so. Do I want to stay with a man like this? Or do I just want to take his resources? He's a high value. He knows all this red pill stuff. Oh my God, he's getting his bread up. If push came to shove and she had to decide between an on-point simp and you, we already know the choice that she would make. We already know that the on-point simp will win. But if push come to shove and she had to accept you, you got to keep in mind that you were not her first choice. You are the guy who she settled for, and she is going to resent you every step of the way. Every day she going to be resenting you. You're going to look over at her and she going to have this look on her face. And you're going to be like, damn, what's that look about? I was just thinking. I'm not happy. We don't do this like we used to. We don't do that like we used to. I'm just not happy in this relationship no more. Her girls can whisper in her ear, tell her some lies, and she'll be off to the races. Women have if a woman makes a mistake, there are all kinds of social programs that are there to prop her up. If you make the same mistake, you get punished for it. A man decides under what conditions he is willing to provide, protect, and give seed. Under what conditions he's willing to do that. But a lot of these men, they really they're really the same. I mean, they're really still simps in that regard. You know, they will jump up and, I mean, you're going to see this. You're going to see a lot of men jumping up and down, you know, to protect these women that they're trying to prop up, that they're trying to put in front of you as an example of, you know, maybe this is a sister. We need to see the husband. Produce the husband. How can we believe you if we don't see the husband? If we can't ask the husband, why so are all you women, y'all in this space, all you women, are y'all trying to get with these red pill dudes that are in this space? Because there's a lot of red pill men in this space. Are y'all trying to get with these men? Or y'all just trying to be a part of the conversation? For what? We don't need you to be. I mean, the days of y'all being a part of the conversation are over. Y'all had y'all chance. Y'all had your opportunity. You know? It's just too risky. I know what you brothers are probably thinking, but it's just too risky, man. It's just too much of a risk. Black men are not yet prepared. Black men need to learn how to approach things from a position of power or a position of strength. You don't approach things from a position of negotiation, which is if black men were to come back to the table right now, it would only be from a position of negotiating. This is why I said it's the perfect time for them to come back to the table, because men have not gotten together. Black men have not gotten together, have not done anything. What can we do right now as a group to, you know, black men have been sitting around having conversations for 10 years. We've been exchanging knowledge and things of this nature. But as far as working together, that has not happened. And I'm not talking about working together, collaborating on motherfucking super or videos and shit. I'm talking about doing things in the real world. Black men miss out on, do you know how many opportunities black men have missed out on? Now, if one black man stepped up to the plate and showed the initiative, Negroes would be attacking him, like that dude who I guess he trademarked the manosphere, I guess the black manosphere. Black men sit on these opportunities. I mean, they would be really mad if a woman had done it. Black men have missed out on so many opportunities that it ain't funny. Now, if one of us stepped up to the plate and started to take advantage of those opportunities, those men would attack us with no abandon. Those men would attack you. They would say, oh man, you know, the same thing they did with the whole manosphere thing. Oh man, oh no. I mean, I do get the reservations with what that dude did. Because, you know, I mean, I don't even know who he is. But somebody knows him, I guess. But if somebody is gonna do that, you would think you would want it to be somebody that we know, that we recognize. You know, somebody who's, you know, been in the trenches. You know. But black male spaces are so easy to infiltrate, it's not even fucking funny, man. It's not funny. And Negroes make excuses for every fucking thing, man. Negroes, I mean, it's like when you do something and it turns out to be wrong, it's okay to admit that you fucked up, okay? You don't have to double down, triple down, quadruple down on the stupid shit you're doing. You just need to stop doing it, own it. Like, yeah, you know, maybe, you know, maybe that wasn't such a wise idea for me to do that. Anyway, on that note, I want to say peace. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps and adopt the moral code.